Tristan Vizcaino sends it away, and off we go from Eugene. On a low kick that's taken by Charles Nelson. He loses the football at the 30-yard line.
You win the toss, you're receiving the football, trying to get off to a good start. You can see it. I believe it was Sidney Jones. Put his helmet on the football.
Herbert, the true freshman from right here in Eugene and Sheldon High School, begins with play action. And a throw over the middle. That's intercepted. Buda Baker ripped it away. And that's how Washington starts the night.
Takeaways. You watch Justin Herbert work through his progression. The ball's just a little bit behind Charles Nelson. And that's the thing about this Washington defense. There is no room for error. They
get it off. Here comes pressure. Picked up, giving Browning a time to take a shot. And blown coverage leads to 1st and goal. There's
the big play.
And now Browning walks into the end zone for the Washington touchdown. There is a flat.
This is part of their run game. It's the zone read. Now, usually they've got, you can see the taunting there at the end.
See where Oregon goes on 3rd and 5 against only a 3-man rush. Herbert throws it across his body, and Nelson gets bottled up by Bierria and Matthew. On 3rd and 8, more pressure from Oregon. Browning sees a window and takes off for a 1st down. He's already run for a touchdown. 46-yard line. Javon Dotson motions out. Browning sets up, pumps one for Ross, who makes the 1st man miss. And dances his way for 15 inside. So to use that injury as a blessing in disguise, really improved his all-around game. Myles Gaskin pulled down by DeQuan. Jake Browning in the offense back to work. Underneath, wide open Darrell Daniels. The tight end has a 1st. Andre Bocelli on the sweep, gets the corner and pumped out of bounds by Tyree Robbins. On 2nd and 2, Browning looking short side, steps out of pressure, keeps his eyes downfield, uses his legs to make it 1st down and goal for Washington. Touchdowns on his many drives. Straight ahead, Myles Gaskin into the arms of Arian Springs. Yeah. On 2nd and goal, they throw the fade for John Ross, who juggles and pulls it in for the Washington touchdown.
And Jake Browning wisely puts the football where only the wide receiver can get it. And Springs is left to the inside with no ability to really make a play on those who are affected by Hurricane Matthew.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down, stepped away from pressure and then got hit and dropped.
So tough to go against.
Herbert lets this one fly and had Nelson, but Dante Pettis will have a chance at this one. 4 return touchdowns in his career. And he's got a chance at 5, but there's a flag down. He takes it back, but a flag back.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Number 13 on the receiving team. 10-yard penalty, 1st down.
With a Browning throw into the flats. Drew Sample, one of the many. Washington empties it out. Here comes a corner blitz. It gets home to Browning, but he stays on his feet and extends the play. Daniels has it, but he went out of bounds. And now a flag comes in.
Illegal touching. Number 15 of the offense.
James comes in at running back. He's got it. Dances to the outside, and Vita Vea is waiting for it on 4th down and 8. Herbert steps away from pressure, throwing deep. Darren Carrington nowhere close, and they turn it over. Washington begins this drive with a Myles Gaskin run, and he's free into the secondary. There goes Myles Gaskin. Nobody will catch him. 65-yard touchdown. 2nd and 5. Herbert to throw. Carrington's open. Carrington sets up 1st down and goal. Now they
on the football. Herbert does a good job getting it to Carrington with the ability to make the catch, but on the way down, Carrington's not able to control the football.
Kevin King hit him first. And Taylor Rapp made sure that he couldn't hang on.
Either way there.
Yeah. They're down in 5, and they give it to Freeman. Freeman bounces off Victor, but right into the arms of
Elfrich is gone for early.
Herbert steps up, takes off, needs the 21. Lunges for it, and it looks like he got it. Heck of
Down.
Yeah, that lunge, that late lunge came after that knee went down. And he is short. It's the last time he touched it. It's in there to block and release on a screen. And Gaskin reverses field for a first down and a gain of a dozen. 10-18 during those games. They led for more than 13 minutes in the first quarter here. And they start the second quarter with a completion to Pet. On 2nd and 14, Browning zips a slant into pressure. Pettis pulled down by Schooler, but they here at Sheldon High School in Eugene. Royce Freeman hit in the backfield and dropped by Joe Mathis.
Downfield.
7 of 11 so far against only a 4-man rush. He still feels pressure and has to throw it away. That's what Washington. Browning throws one-on-one. John Ross out there. Ugo Amadi pulls him down after. On 2nd and 10, Freeman again, bubbling it to the outside again. Has room. Freeman is inside the 10. Stays on his feet. Loses the ball, and Washington's got it. Every time it feels like Oregon's starting to grip.
Fortunate to be able to get the football before it rolls out of bounds. It easily could have been Oregon's football if it went about a yard further.
Backed into their own end. Here comes Gaskin. Fighting ahead to the 11 and a gain of 5. 2nd and 5. Gaskin again has a first down. Khalil Oliver with a tackle after Freeman's fumble inside the 10. 3 straight carries for Gaskin. This time he's loose. Miles Gaskin down the sideline in a foot race with a cutback inside the 20.
Blocking sometimes.
Browning to throw against pressure. One-on-one to the end zone. Perfectly thrown, and John Ross has his 2nd touchdown of the day.
John Ross, as he gets off the football, he widens the defender and brings it back across to the back end line. Jake Browning throws an absolute strike. This is where he's most accurate, is in the red zone. His timing is unbelievable. He's really developed that chemistry with his. Carrington's going to be a guy that really needs to step up.
Royce Freeman out of the backfield, and Joe Mack. Herbert again in rhythm. Farrell Brown, but he's a yard short. McIntosh. 2nd and 10. Another play action pass, and Greg Gaines gets it. Get a 3rd and 16. They rush only 4 and still get home. Herbert feels it from the backside with 10 of 13, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. All day to throw, and perfectly in rhythm, it's Dante Pettis. Stopped by Arion Springs. No hesitation, extending that offer to Browning to UW. Another timing throw. Pettis again. On 2nd down and 1, he'll throw again. Well protected. And now gets rid of it just in time to Levon Coleman. And it's 1st and goal for Washington. John Ross in space, 1st down. Spins his way to the 15. There are 2 plays called. The second one is another throw to Ross. Browning on a quarterback draw. Coleman gives him a block and gets him a touchdown. 2nd rushing score of the day for Jake Browning.
To be the lead blocker, and this Browning with the vision to cut back, make Coleman right with easy touch
as well. But it's Jake Browning in Washington from the 25-yard line, and Miles Gaskin on the first play of the second half drops for 9 more. On 2nd down in the yard, Gaskin again. And a 1st down to the 41. Jimmy Swain with. On 1st and 10, Browning sails one to the outside for Ross, who has his 2nd down and 2. Heavy load for Gaskin on this opening drive of the second half. 1st down to the 42. In Oregon by himself, 179 to 73. Now it's John Ross making a great adjustment for the catch.
Got the baseball playoffs going on right now, right? Looking over his shoulder, tracking the football. An incredible catch. This is that big-time playmaking ability that I feel like the Washington
back from it, and has been awesome. Gaskin surges behind that O-line for 5. They do bring it. Browning gets rid of it quickly. Dotson makes a cut, and it's 1st and goal as a half. Throwing the fade. John Ross is out there, and he gets another touchdown, beating Malik Lovett. 3rd of the day for Ross.
Off the line, and he leaves Lovett in the dust. Perfectly thrown ball by Jake Browning to bring him down. He's having a good game.
Look out. Got rid of it just in time. And Azim Victor with the passer size listed at 6'2", 210. Handing off to Levon Coleman. And Coleman has a nice first down gain of 5, but it seems like he's on 2nd and 5 against pressure. Coleman, big hole. Levon Coleman high steps his way to the sideline and knocked out at the 30. Arians out. From the 28-yard line, Browning scans the field, taking an end zone shot. Pettis out there for another opportunity at a catch, but he couldn't hang on.
Like maintaining control of the football as you go to the ground. The previous play is under review. The ruling on the field is an incomplete. After review, the receiver caught the pass as an upright player. Got 2 feet down in the end zone. As a result, it's a touchdown.
There you go.
Browning.
Here comes a trick play. Nelson trying to get around Mathis. One-on-one. Joe Mathis, who's 6'2", 255. On 3rd and 9, a fake to Brooks James, who sets up and throws. Incomplete. It's not been particularly close. An average score of 42-19 over these 12 seasons. And you see down there at the bottom in yellow, Washington had led for a total of 10 minutes and 18 seconds over those 12.
That has been the story for tonight.
This drive begins with a Bocelli sweep, and he's flipped down. That's for tonight. Is it also? To the outside goes Gaskin. And he's got a first down before his horse collared out of bounds and comes in. It's Dotson. And a reverse. John Ross blockers in front. And Ross gets tripped up with a 49-14 lead. Browning throwing end zone. Pettis one-handed. No signal yet. Still no signal.
Watch the concentration for Dante Pettis. He extends, brings it into his body, and maintains control to the ground. That is indeed a catch.
Number 23 defense. That penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
And the Washington offense is really picking on Malik Lovett. It's the 2nd touchdown now on that fade route. And really what these wide receivers do a good job of is they...
That's a first down. Now what is turning into a career miss in the game with an injury. They don't figure he'll be out too long though. Levon Coleman, stopped by Rex Manu. Junior from California, takes it again. Bounces outside, has a first down and more into Oregon territory at the 45. Washington keeps winning. He's going to be in the discussion.
He definitely should be in the discussion. And really, when you talk about the Heisman Trophy, it most times goes to the best player on one of the best teams.
It's a screen. Dotson's got it. There he goes. Jamon Dotson runs by the secondary. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Huskies pouring it out.
But this is, again, Jonathan Smith with a perfect play call on 3rd down. It sets up the screen. And look at that. No one in the picture right now. Dotson with enough speed to be able to get by the last defender. But, I mean, give offensive...
Mitchell's bringing it out and paying the price. Time for a game break. Hello to Mike Hill.
What they want to look like, all these different starting combinations on defense.
Huge hole for Dotson. And Jamon Dotson inside the 20.
And you look at the contrast.
On second down, Dotson again inside the 5. First down and goal. Dotson fighting forward. His teammate drags him in. Touchdown. Nick Harris pulled.
Aiding the runner, number 56 offense. That's a 5-yard penalty. So first down.
Cheating, you're not trying. That's his quote.
Dotson spinning free, getting loose. There's his first career score. Well, that one looked better anyways.
Washington, they've got a lot of depth. Watch the spin move. Just puts the brakes on. And then Dotson with the ability to outrun the rest of the Oregon.
He said, I don't want to see what media or any fans are saying about me.
I think we should do that too. Herbert gets drilled by Garland. Washington has beaten Oregon since 2003. Cody Pickett was sidelined at halftime. Casey Poss came in, threw a couple of touchdowns. Shelton Sampson had a 77-yard touchdown run, 42-10 was the final in that game.
Look at that visor.
Sweet. You can't do that anymore, right? At this point in his first career start. And a big hole off the left side for Lacoste, who put it on the ground, but it's recovered by Oregon.
Versus Washington State tonight, 379. Washington has rushed for it.
Lacoste put it on the ground again. He's back on top. Lacoste again, 4th down.
But look, the one bright spot.
The roar you hear is from the Washington fans still here. And they'll roar even louder on a turnover.
It's one of the only negative rushes you can really recall from this game today for Washington offense. Seemed like they were always moving forward. The offensive line did a tremendous job opening up holes for Myles Gaskin, Jamon Dotson, Ron Coleman. Just a dominant win for the Huskies in a big-time rivalry game that ends the streak for the Oregon Ducks.
For Jenny Taft, Brady Quinn, the rest of our crew, Joe Davis, wishing you a good night from Eugene.